Greetings everyone and welcome. I'm your host Captain Ryan, and in today's video I'm taking out a ship I haven't played in a very long time. I'm playing in the Tier 10 German cruiser, the Hindenburg, here in World of Warships. Now first things first, as the battle gets underway I'm going to draw attention to it because I'm sure somebody will otherwise post in the comments. Yes, you are seeing that right. This ship has no additional flags on it. The only flag I'm running is a Commander XP boost flag. So right off the bat, I'm giving myself a major disadvantage, and I'm basically just inviting that oh so fun and engaging mechanic to occur to me. Additionally, I am running this ship with a captain that is not fully trained for the boat. So I have effectively got an untrained skipper in a Tier 10 battle on a Tier 10 ship without flags. What could possibly go wrong? As the battle gets underway here, it is Haven, it's domination match mode, and I've spawned closest to the sea cap point. Now I'm pushing up here towards the sea cap point in an effort to try and provide some cruiser support for the friendly Gearing, who is pushing in to the sea cap point. There are carriers in the game, and as you can see, our carrier player has already got his fighter squadrons out and about, and he's looking for the enemy. He's looking for those battleships, he's looking for the cruisers, he's especially looking for the destroyers. And our carrier player is going to do a reasonably decent job at spotting these ships. Enemy Missouri pops up here, heading towards the sea cap point. Now this is a ship that definitely needs to be attacked because, well, he's a Missouri. He's got radar and he could cause some serious problems for our Gearing in the sea cap point. Open up with high explosive. Yes, I know, a German cruiser captain firing high explosive. How very unusual. As I get more shots off here, my goal here is to try and set that guy on fire, but no luck there. Good damage though, some decent penetration values there. Not sure if at that angle the armor piercing would have done any better, but it's not really going to be a major point right now since he's behind the island. You'll notice though that I'm currently being detected, and it's about this point that I realize as the torpedoes are coming in that I'm being detected because there is a destroyer nearby. Enemy Ibuki starts shooting his guns at me. He's firing high explosive there. Fortunately for me, he misses most of those shots. Unfortunately for me, I miss all of my shots and I'm not able to connect, especially because I've got that great German armor piercing. Now, I get myself turned around, I'm headed back the other direction, mostly to avoid incoming shots from the battleships. Ibuki manages to land a shot, sets me on fire, but I put it out right away because I'm a cruiser and I can. Enemy Missouri has taken a huge beating from all of the teammates here, but look at this, armor piercing loaded, nearly broadside, no citadels, but 10k damage done there, and a quick reset in the cap. More shots coming out here. Hopefully I was able to connect with them and get a citadel there, but nope. Friendly Yamato beats me to the punch, so to speak, and enemy Missouri gets taken out. First blood going to our Yamato. Now, the enemy team has managed to secure the B cap point, but we have the C cap point, so we're both equal right now as far as base captures and points coming in. My team does have the advantage in the respect that, well, we've got the first blood. Enemy battleships shooting at me, managed to take a big hit there from one of them. Not sure if it was the Yamato of the North Carolina shooting at me. Pretty sure it wasn't the Tirpitz, though it could have been. Did manage to set the Tirpitz on fire, but look at that. He's put the fire out. That's a very, very bold move, Cotton, and we will see if that pays off for him, especially because I've decided I'm going to continue to fire high explosive. Now, he's given me broadside, and at these kinds of ranges, my armor piercing on this ship would actually probably be doing a lot more damage. But I'm trying to set him on fire again because I know his damage control is on cooldown. And if I can set him on fire, he can at the very least continue to burn on top of all of the shots he's receiving in. And of course, look how he's now finally starting to maneuver there as our Yamato, as our Richelieu, as pretty much everything with big guns is starting to shoot at him. So the armor piercing would increasingly become more likely to bounce there. Plus, take a look at this. This Tirpitz now has torpedoes headed his direction. This wouldn't necessarily be a problem. He should be able to get behind that island, except look at that. He slowed down to line up his shots, and that's going to leave him a very, very unfortunate hit from that Gearing's torpedoes, as he does in fact get hit there. Look at that. Managed to land a hit on him. Didn't do a lot of damage, but I did set a fire. So now that fire is burning and he's flooding in at least one location. Look how quickly he's losing health. Manage to get more shots off here. These should just barely clear the island there with that arc. He's losing a lot of health. I'd love to get the kill on him, but we'll see what happens there. Yes, my fire takes him out. The flooding did not finish him off. I feel bad for the Gearing because he did do a lot of damage to him, comparatively speaking to myself, but there is my first kill in the game, and that's 2 enemy battleships gone. The enemy team still controls the B cap point, and look at the minimap situation where our team is located. We have a couple of destroyers that have managed to get out and around into the backfield there and are causing some serious problems, but most of our team is clustered over here behind the C cap point, and that's when that pesky enemy Gearing, who's been spotting me back over here this whole time, finally gets detected. Friendly Kagero, friendly Richelieu, both in position. The Richelieu could cause him some serious problems, but watch this Kagero. This guy's opening up with his guns on a Gearing. That's a Tier 8 Japanese destroyer captain who is not afraid. Probably partly because he's already detected, and more importantly because he's got, well, a Hindenburg back behind him and a Richelieu whose secondaries, as you can see there, just blazing away. But this Gearing makes a serious error in judgment. He popped his smoke screen, and then he basically just ran away. He ran out of it, so he's detected there. Managed to connect with him, set him on fire. His engine's been knocked out. And this is where the high explosive really comes in handy, as I managed to get that fun and engaging game mechanic to play out in my favor there, detonating that Gearing, although given the punishment he was taking and all of the different people who were shooting at him, I don't think he was going to survive my onslaught even without it. Now, I could have been using my armor piercing there. Again, the merits of German armor piercing are particularly good, and we're going to see just how good the armor piercing can be here. But typical cruiser captain of me, and the fact that, again, I haven't played this ship in a long time, really, really not switching over to the armor piercing nearly as often as I should. The enemy team has now lost 3 of their ships, though, and my team does have a destroyer advantage. Look at that. Our Kagero even managed to make it out of an engagement with a Gearing with most of his health. That's actually really impressive there. Our Richelieu, however, he is not having a good day there. The enemy CV basically just came up and raped him hard and fast, and the enemy Conqueror managed to take advantage of that by setting him on fire and finishing him off. So there's our first loss of the game. But we have a major points advantage in spite of that loss. Again, while both teams have held 2 of the caps, because we've got the kills here, we have that glorious, glorious points lead. Now, friendly Gearing is up in the C cap point, so we know he's at the very least spawning, but there are still 2 destroyers in play here, and they were last spotted at or around the B cap point. So I do want to get up here, and I want to see if I can spot them. I have my hydroacoustic available, and so that would be great. Enemy Yamato takes a torpedo hit there. He's going to take even more torpedo hits here. So again, with the high explosive loaded, my goal is to set this guy on fire. So there he's taken 2 more torpedo hits. Lots of damage done by our friendly destroyers there. Shots coming in. Look at that. Managed to bounce an 18.1-inch shell from the Yamato. Oh, I feel so good about that one. Thank you, RNGesus. And I managed to set the Yamato on fire, and he is burning down now. Now, he did use his repair on the floodings for, of course, the torpedo hits, but now that's worn off, so he is burning down, and I managed to finish him off with those high explosive shells. Again, given that he was giving me broadside, I could have absolutely switched over to the armor piercing and done more consistent damage here, but not really necessary by the time I actually realized that. In the meantime, I have a serious problem with a Des Moines right in front of me, causing me some problems again. High explosive still loaded. This is actually really good because he is bow on here, so I managed to set him on fire in 2 places and get myself back behind the island so he can't shoot at me anymore. As I switch over to the armor piercing, there's the enemy Shimakaze has come out to play, and I'm thinking about getting shots off on him, but I realize my team has basically got it locked down, and instead I've got a broadside Ibuki to shoot at. So managed full salvo out there, 13,000 damage and a Citadel. This Ibuki has not learned his lesson yet, and he is still presenting me broadside. So have another double Citadel and 12,000 more damage. And you know what? Because he's still not learned his lesson, and as I duck behind the island and he can't shoot me anymore, there's another double Citadel and a finishing off of you. But look at how many points we've got. There's 1,000, not even enough time to get turned around, get my guns pointed the different direction, and secure another kill for a Kraken Unleashed. My team basically just managed to own the situation. Especially there, while I was engaging that Ibuki, I don't know if you noticed it or not, the enemy team had managed to capture 3 of the cap locations we were down to just C, and that was all we needed. 111,000 damage done in that game. Top of the team for XP earned at 1,900 base XP. Our friendly Gearing, who I did kind of kill steal at least 1, possibly 2 from him there. 1,600 base XP right behind me. Anyway, that's it for today's video, folks. If you liked the video, hit that like button. Leave a comment down below. If you'd like to get semi-regular channel news and updates, you can do so by liking and following me on Facebook. If you'd like to help support me and the channel, you can do so by becoming my supporter on Patreon. If you've got a replay like this one that you'd like to have me see or like to see featured on my channel, you can send it to my email. And if you'd like to watch me play various games live, albeit intermittently, you can do so by following me on Twitch. You can find the links for all of those in the video description down below. And as always, I'll see you next time. This is Captain Rye, signing off.